Do you know the story of this forgotten hot hatch?
Volkswagen first introduced the Golf in 1974. It came as a replacement for the detestable Beetle. It set out to spearhead a new generation of Volkswagen, alongside contemporaries such as the Scirocco and Polo. However, it was 2 years later, in 1976, when the Golf would redefine motoring. The Mark I GTI is still the definitive hot hatch, and the standard bearer to all hot hatches that have come since. There is no doubt it is an iconic car, with an equally fascinating story, but it's not the one we're focusing on today. The GTI might be Genesis when it comes to hot Golfs, but it's far from the hottest. With the Mark III, they introduced the VR6, something a bit spicier, and then, for the Mark IV, they went even madder. The Mark IV Golf was introduced in 1997, and as always, a GTI was available. Immediately, however, Volkswagen had a problem. The car was not well received, with the motoring press unanimously agreeing it to be the most underwhelming GTI to date. It became obvious that something drastic was needed to save the hot Mark IV. And for the start of the new millennium, that's exactly what happened. This is the Volkswagen Golf V6 4Motion, a snappy name I know, but rest assured it goes quicker than it sounds. Introduced in 2000, the car was fitted with a 2.8 litre V6, the legendary Haldex four-wheel drive system, and a manual 6-speed gearbox. This was a much more developed car, and through their desperation, Volkswagen struck gold. Boasting performance numbers any hot hatch would be proud of. 204 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in just 6.9 seconds. This thing could really move. The V6 embraced what a fast Golf should be. A usable hatchback, but bringing the thrill of driving to the everyman. But beyond just the increased performance, there are features on this car that make it feel really special.
The sport seats hug you as you drive along. They offer a sporty feel, but are still made with comfort at the forefront. There are more fun touches sprinkled all over this car. An exclusive 4Motion gear stick and alloy wheels show thought has been put into every detail. All these charismatic touches give the car a personality, but the best thing about this car is that badge. By just being a Golf, the car is already packed with motoring pedigree. You already know it's going to be a good car. It's reliable, it's practical, and at the heart, the V6 will always be a Golf, albeit a much hotter one.
Over the course of its production run, 4,700 V6s were produced. However, what this car's most known for is what it spawned. The original R32 spawned off this car's foundations, containing a 3.2 litre V6 and a more aggressive body kit. Because of the R32, the V6 4Motion is probably slightly less known than it deserves to be. It truly is an innovative car and represents a very important time in one of the most iconic and popular cars ever made. In all, this car is a bundle of fun. It's hard to think of a car that has this much pedigree, this much performance, and is this value for money.